Buddha's spiritual stories told by Bhagwan Sri Ramana Maharishi. During a conversation on non attachment, Bhagwan said, in this part of the country, one of our ancient wrote, O Lord, thou hast given me a hand to use as pillow under my head, a cloth to cover my loins, hands wherewith to eat food. What more do I want? This is my great good fortune. That is the purport of the verse. Is it really possible to say how great a good fortune that is? Even the greatest kings wish for such happiness. There is nothing to equal it. Having experienced both these conditions, I know the difference between this and that. These beds, sofa, and articles around me, all this is bondage. Is not the Buddha an example of this? Asked the devotee. Thereupon Sri Bhagwan began speaking about Buddha. Yes, said Bhagwan, when the Buddha was in the palace with all possible luxuries in the world, he was still sad. To remove his sadness, his father created more luxuries than ever, but none of them satisfied the Buddha. At midnight, he left his wife and child and disappeared. He remained in great austerity for 6 years, realized the self, and for the welfare of the world became a mendicant bhikshu. It was only after he became a mendicant that he enjoyed great bliss. Really, that more, what more did he require in the garb of a mendicant bhikshu? He came to his own city, did he not? Asked a devotee. Yes, yes, said Bhagwan. Having heard that he was coming, his father Shuddhodana decorated the royal elephant and went out for his whole army to receive him on the main road. But without touching the main road, the Buddha came by side roads, and by lanes he sent his close associates to the various streets for alms, while he himself, in the guise of a mendicant, went by another way to his father. How could the father know that his son was coming in that guise? Yashodhara, the Buddha's wife, however, recognized him, made her son prostrate before his father, and herself prostrated. After that, the father recognized the Buddha. Shuddhodana, however, had never expected to see his son in such a state and was very angry and shouted, Shame on you! What is this garb? Does one who should have the greatest of riches come like this? I have had enough of it. And with that, he looked furiously at the Buddha, regretting that his father had not yet got rid of his ignorance. The Buddha too began to look at his father with even greater intensity. In this war of looks, the father was defeated. He fell at the feet of his son and himself became a mendicant. Only a man with non attachment can know the power of non attachment, said Bhagwan, his voice quivering with emotion. Hari Om Tat Sat.